Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today. Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
We welcome you into Redbirds live from Pinckneyville. That's the site. The contest will set up your West Frankfort Lady Redbirds up against the Pinckneyville Lady Panthers. West Frankfort lost last night at home against a really good Salem team, falling 46-32, a good second half. Frankfort now 3-4 on the young season. Looking to bounce back here in a conference matchup against Pinckneyville. We got Goreville again tomorrow. But tonight they're playing the Lady Panthers of Pinckneyville. I'm Garrett Smith. Joined pleasantly tonight by Paxton Griffith.
It's good to be here, buddy. It's been a minute.
It's good to bring you back, and the first of hopefully a lot more to come here in the season. It's been since baseball since we had you, and had you for the midwinter last year.
That's right.
Have you again, even though.
And you know that midwinter was the third last midwinter that I've said for the last few years now.
One of these times you'll get it right.
Are they having one this year?
They are.
This is the last one.
We welcome you in here in our Wallace Industrial pregame coverage, the Wallace Industrial pregame show. West Frankfort Lady Redbirds lost to a pretty talented team yesterday, Paxton 46-32. They went over to that always competitive Harrisburg tournament. You beat AJ. They beat El Dorado. First time Frankfort's 500 this early in the season, probably since your sister was in school.
I would say probably since they started off 12-0 her junior year.
But you know, all things considered, you have to feel good about your start. Playing some tough teams. One opening night, 48-34 against Carterville.
And Carterville's, that's a team
really good program.
It's probably been a few years since Frankfort has beaten Carterville in basketball. So that's a nice win, a good way to start the year too.
Yep. At 6 minutes before we get going. Also, the boys, they are over in Hamilton County, off tonight. They knocked off Gallatin County yesterday. Tough start to the season against Benton, but Coach Surdich, hopefully the team used that as a positive. You know, that could have defined their season, losing that big against a rival. Looks like they might have taken it in stride and had a good showing yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty hard straw to draw there, playing Benton first game of the year. But you know, there were some good moments in that game. You know, the scoreboard obviously says differently, but it seems like they were able to pick apart the good parts and find a way to get a win last night. Hopefully that win translates into the tournament and they pick up some wins there.
Yeah, they got Hamco tomorrow. We'll be on the call over there around 7:30, 7:45 or so with an expected 8 p.m. tip. But you know how that goes. Tournament, that might even get pushed back even further. It might go up a little bit. We'll just have to see how the first couple of games go. Friday against Edwards County. Then a doubleheader over there in Hamilton County on Saturday against NCOE in Wayne City. But a lot of basketball coming around this time of year.
It's the best time of year.
Oh, it is, right? Right around the holidays, got all this high school basketball. EHT around the corner, which is always fun to be a part of.
Doesn't get better. Doesn't get any better.
Let's get to the keys to the game. That's brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfort, right on the price, right off I-57. Paxton, it's the keys to the game. What do you got for me tonight?
You know, you're going to have to play through your bigs. You know, it seems like that's what I've seen so far looking at the box score. Play through Nibs and Lemon and you'll be in good situation there. And I fully expect the Pinckneyville team here to kind of throw a punch here at home. So you got to take that punch and kind of answer back, and just don't get too high, don't get too low, and hopefully it's a good game.
And that's going to be a couple of teams, or rather, this is a team that's going to be very well disciplined, very well coached. We talked about it before we came on. Always expect that against Pinckneyville. So if you don't play your best basketball, regardless of the skill set on the other side, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and it's one of those. These are one of those teams where you can't take any moments off, or you'll look up and you're going to be down big early. So got to keep your foot on the pedal and answer back every time they throw a punch.
And then there in Paxton's Keys, he focused on Evan Lemon, Bailey Nibbs. Again, congratulations to both of them making all-tournament team over there at the Lady Bulldog Preview Tournament with those victories over Anna Jonesboro and over El Dorado. That's where we started calling games.
It was. If I remember correctly,
they were competitive games back then.
They were good games, and there was a few games I remember that we won that kind of took us by surprise that we didn't expect to win in that tournament our first year.
I think we got a win first night over there. Our first call. I think they played Carmi.
Yep, it was a good game, a close game all the way out, and they won it in the end there.
Our first win was Coach Thrash's first win. He coached a couple seasons. That was his first win. He came up and joined us after the game.
Yeah, we did have a post-game interview, didn't we?
We did. We were really all about it, weren't we?
We were. I mean, it seems like for so long ago. What is it? Almost half a decade now for us. We're getting old.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how fast it's went. But,
it is. It's a lot can happen in 5 years. So. What has happened on this Frankfort team? A lot of change.
A lot of change. We're now seeing, we got to call Bailey Nibbs back then. She was a freshman. We've got to cover her whole career, and she's had a pretty good career, and she's got some supporting roles now. We mentioned Evan Lemon, but I know you didn't get to see it, but Presley Britton looked amazing over in Harrisburg. Had double-doubles, led Frankfort in rebounding one game with 16 rebounds.
And she's not the tallest one, so that's nice to see.
And I think over half of them were on the offensive end.
That's even better.
And that was in a win. So
you can't beat offensive rebounds.
And then you got the Bulldog enforcers, as I call them. You got a couple players that don't really look for their shot, but they just get after it defensively. Courtney Russell and Carly Marcelli. A couple players off the bench.
Good teammates.
Ashley Ralla has looked really good off the bench guarding the opposing point guard.
She looked good in the JV game, I thought.
If you're going to stay in ball games, you got to play good defense. A good philosophy is you can't get blown out if you don't give up very many points.
Absolutely. Defense, I mean, it's a tale's old as time. Defense wins ball games, and it really does. You can score as many points as you want, but if you're giving up that much and more, you're not going to win. So it starts on defense, and usually if you're playing good defense, that translates into good offense. And there's nothing better than fast break layups, and if you're playing good defense, that will happen a lot.
Yeah, and then back to our schedule. Starting next week, we have a good stretch of home games. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday next week, Christopher, Pinckneyville. Those are boys' games on Tuesday and Friday. Saturday, doubleheader, a day girls' game against Johnston City. Night, home game against Harrisburg. So been away from home for a little bit, but we're going to be back at Max Morris here shortly. Always fun calling ball games there. And
Can't beat it.
Hopefully have you back for the midwinter. We had a good setup last year, I thought.
I think so. I think it's going to be even better this year.
Yeah, fun tournament to call. A lot of good ones.
Yeah.
The send-off.
Yes.
Hey, like I said, one of these days you're going to be right.
Yep, and I'll make sure everybody knows.
Makes me think of them Tom Brady people back in the day. Oh, this is his last.
He's done. He's done. He's done after this year.
Oh, they got it right eventually.
Yeah.
We're closing in a little over a minute before we get going. We're going to have the national anthem, I would assume.
Yeah, I would hope.
Some places
don't.
Well, I think I've seen places want to get it going and they do it before the JV game, and but I would think we will.
Yeah, looks like the way the Pinckneyville team over there is getting lined up, that they were getting ready for it, but.
And some do it the lineups first, and some it's confusing.
Yeah, it is.
I think you do the anthem, then you do the lineups, then you play some basketball.
I agree.
We'll see how Frankfort competes, though. A story in facet of the game you can always focus on. Can you take care of the basketball? And I think that's always important against Pinckneyville.
And I mean, you're playing Pinckneyville, who usually has a really good program, so you just got to play your style of basketball, and if you do that, you'll be okay. All
right, looks like we'll have the national anthem. We'll pause for a break, come back, give you the starting lineups and some Lady Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Alrighty, we welcome you back here to Pinckneyville. It's time for the starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. We'll begin with the visitors, your West Frankfort Lady Redbirds. Looks like it's going to be the same five that they've been going with this season, Paxton. Well, I think we're going to get them.
We got Coach Lemon at the edge of there.
That's right.
Going to get him hyped. I like it.
Got to have somebody out there, right?
Yeah, I agree. See if they have any handshakes with him.
Now we go. Here we go. Frankfort will start. 5-foot junior, Carly Margelli. Number 10, 5'10 junior, Evan Lemon. 5'11 senior, Bailey Nibbs. 5'7 junior, Presley Britton. And number 33, 5'7 junior, Courtney Russell, led by head coach Nathan Dodd here in season 2. But it's the 5 we expected. It's the 5 I told you that I thought would start. Yep. It's the 5 that he's went with all season. It's been a pretty good setup for Coach Dodd.
Yep, and they're off to a solid start, so don't change anything if it's not broke.
Now it's time for head coach Alan Englehart and his Pinckneyville Lady Panthers. Number 1, 5'7 sophomore, Kendall Cleland. Number 14, 5'4 senior, Izzy Baggett.
That's a nice name.
Number 30, 5'6 junior, Madison Bruns. Number 33, 5'7 senior, Shay Pyatt. And number 34, 5'10 junior, Abby Keith. Pinckneyville and Coach Englehart will start Cleland, Baggett, Bruns, Pyatt, and Keith. Coach Dodd and Frankfort will start Margelli, Lemon, Nibbs, Britton, and Russell. Those are your Sam C. Mitchell and Associates starting lineups. A lot of names I'm familiar with on Pinckneyville's side. Returning. Baggett, Pyatt, and Keith. And this is a team that's only going to graduate a couple. A lot of sophomores on that roster, Paxton, if you look at Pinckneyville's side.
Yeah, only one senior starting, so it's coach's dream.
Well, they got the couple.
Do they have a couple?
Yeah, Pyatt and Baggett in there.
Pyatt, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you look at the top of that roster, 5 or 6 sophomore on this team.
Your tallest player is a junior, which is nice too.
Pinckneyville controls the tip, and they're going to come towards us, and they're going to look to get on the board early. Layup up, no good. Offensive rebound, Pyatt kicks out. Left side triple up, no good. Rebound cleared by Bailey Nibbs in West Frankfort. Going back the other way, looking to get on the board first. It's Evan Lemon controlling with the basketball. Left of the lane, kicks out left corner. Here's Margelli, dribbles, point left. Back corner to Courtney Russell. Russell finds Evan Lemon. 30 seconds in. We're scoreless from Pinckneyville. Lemon, downhill, left of the lane. Bank shot, nope. Rebound pulled down Pinckneyville. Back the other way. Ball's thrown up ahead. It's going to be out of bounds. Should have been off of Frankfort. It is. It's going to stay down here. Margelli was the last to touch it. Throwing in will be Cleland for Pinckneyville. Underneath their own basket. Lobs in. Over the top, looking into the post. Now back out Cleveland. Baseline, cut off by Margelli. Dribbles around the perimeter, gives out top. Right side with its Baggett. Back top to Cleveland. Downhill drive. Left block. Open layup. Up and in for Shea Pyatt.
Nice pass.
Tried to go to her a couple of times, and they cash in for the first time. It's 2-0 Pinckneyville. Lemon's clearing out. She'll take it up across center court by herself. Crossover dribble on the defender. Downhill. Lemon to the goal. Banks up. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Need that NBA continuation.
That's I watch a lot of NBA, and that's an and one 9 times out of 10.
So they get Pyatt for her first of the ball game, either side.
I see if you can get another one on her real quick here.
It'll be Britton to throw in underneath. Left block, there's Courtney Russell. Clean block. She'll get her own board. Courtney Russell rebound. Like there's a lot of body contact.
There was a lot of body. I'm surprised that was not a foul.
Lemon into the left corner with a basketball, trying to use the screen. Has to get out of the corner. Lemon picks up the dribble. Needing help. Coming to it is, well, nobody. And it's going to be a whistle and Frankfurt a bailout.
Big time. It's a make-up call.
So they get Baggett for her first, team second. Frankfurt throws in, sideline out of bounds. 6:25 to go, quarter one, 2-0. Pinckneyville Lady Panthers into Margelli. Back to Courtney Russell. Out of the point. Looking towards the right. Now dribbles once, goes to the left to Nibs into the corner. That's Lemon around the defender, floats it up. Back iron, no. Knocked free, rebound into the hands of Pyatt as they're rattled around. Lob up ahead, beating everyone back. And it's going to go out of bounds, Frankfurt basketball. Pretty good thinking that time in transition.
Yeah, it was. We're going to have Addie Killerman coming in here for what looks like Keith.
Yep, Abby Keith to the bench. Lemon to throw in, facing pressure. Has Nibs and goes that way. Now Nibs dribbles on Kellerman, fresh into the game.
Go right at her.
Swings it. Tough catch for Britton. Looking inside. Gives elbow. Now Margelli. Good ball movement. Ends up with a Lemon left side jumper. Too strong. Good ball movement. Frankfurt just couldn't hit the shot. Other way. Pinckneyville looks to beat the Redbirds back. Ends up with a left corner jumper. No. Rebound. Bailey Nibs.
Good box out and rebound there.
Slow start offensively, both sides. Lemon works it into the left corner, trying to get her offense going. Gets all the way to the goal, and she lays it up and in with the right hand. Evan Lemon's got a basket, and we're tied at 2. Runs with the basketball, swings it right side, Kellerman. Kellerman off the dribble. Gives to the top. That's Baggett. Now back into the hands of Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
Kicks corner, wide open, triple. Up, no good. Rebound, Nibs. Frankfurt dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Kellerman was wide open.
Say they lacked communication. 2 girls were guarding 1 and had a wide open corner 3, which is the best 3.
Lemon going at the goal, cut off, looking for help. Goes
nice.
Redirects, ends up Britton right side jumper up, too strong. Lemon doing a lot off the dribble right now for herself. And this is thrown away, Frankfurt basketball.
That was a good look there by Bruns. If Cleveland would have kept driving, she would have had a wide open layup there.
If you're Frankfurt, you got to take advantage of this slow start for Pinckneyville.
Yeah, absolutely. I like what I'm seeing defensively. I mean, on both sides. But like you said, Pinckneyville's made some mistakes here, and you got to take advantage.
Lemon to throw in, kicks it. Russell in the corner. And she'll bring it up by herself. The defense falls back. Right side, Evan Lemon with the basketball. Lemon's looked good off the dribble, beating a couple of the defenders. Swings it, Nibs, low catch, but has it out beyond the perimeter. Now into the hands of Britton. Downhill, stopped, back to Russell. Swings to Lemon. Left side, off the dribble, Lemon to the goal, floats it up. Contact, nothing there. Rebound pulled down, back the other way. Pinckneyville looks to go in transition. Into the corner, that's Kellerman. They go into the post, spinning, going up. Pyatt off to the left. Another rebound for Bailey Nibs.
4 already.
Lemon bringing it up. Works left sideline, and they got a foul on Baggett, and that's her second.
Yep. It's a frustrating foul if you're a coach for Pinckneyville that far away from the basket.
We got to refresh you on some of the rules.
Yeah.
Fouls reset each period. 5 fouls, you're in the double bonus. No more 1-1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that started
Oh, wow.
last season.
Interesting.
I had to remember it too.
Interesting.
So the fouls reset each quarter, but 5, and you shoot 2 free throws.
So 2 no matter what.
It's automatic 2. No more 1-1 in the game of IHSA
I
basketball.
would have loved that as a player because I was not a good free throw shooter.
That lot less pressure of knowing you get to shoot that second one regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takes away from late game comebacks, I'm sure too.
Oh yeah.
Front into 1-on-ones, teams used to miss that, and you'd come down and steal a possession, some points.
You can't hack a shack now either with some players.
You really can't. Well, there's some.
Yeah,
You
well,
probably still can. Another Bailey Nibs rebound. Good defense from the Lady Redbirds again. Good defensive battle, both sides. Margelli finds Nibs. It's loose on the floor. Ends up in the hands of Evan Lemon. Lemon dribbles to the right. Downhill. Floater up with the right. In front of the rim. No. Knocked out. Frankfurt will keep it on that end. Gotta like the aggressiveness, though, from Evan Lemon.
Yeah, I do. I think the Redbirds, I mean, if they want to drive and penetrate, I think they can get it all night with what I'm seeing on Pinckneyville defensively. Oh,
Lemon gets hit going up. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
that's going to be a foul on Cleveland, her first.
Team 4th.
Yeah, they're racking them up here, aren't they?
0 against West Frankfurt. Two to 2. You know you're coming over here watching a
Baseball game.
Yeah. Lemon gets the first.
Nothing but net.
Frankfurt's got a 3-2 lead. Back into the game is Bruns. Taking a seat is Kellerman. I'm having a hard time seeing those Pinckneyville numbers.
I am too. I was struggling earlier, especially if they're the same number, like 30 and 34.
I can't tell. It's taking me a little longer to figure out all the players.
Yeah.
Into the corner. I know that's Cleveland for 3. On the way. Around. No good. Rebound underneath. Margelli helped Nibs get another board.
Took a shot while doing it.
Yeah. Margelli helped there until Nibs was there as reinforcements to get it. Lemon, right of the lane, gets to the back to the left side of the floor. Out beyond the perimeter, looking for help, needing help. Courtney Russell's there. Toss to her. She's got it out near the center court line and controls things. Swings right side. Nibs thought about a shot. Goes baseline. Swings opposite side. Lemon sets the feet. Triple on the way. It's off, no good. But, man, Frankfurt's getting good looks on their end of the court.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
You could say it on both sides, really.
I'd like to see Nibs get some shots up here. I think if she wants, she can take it baseline every time and get something at least. Whether that's a shot or a foul or
something similar to what we saw. You know, she goes baseline there. The help side comes over, and you end up with an Evan Lemon open shot, or Margelli or Britton. Eventually, some jump shots are going to go, you would think. With the basketball now out top, Pinckneyville high arcing triple on the way and in at the top of the key for Abby Keith. 5-3 Pinckneyville. Evan Lemon brings it up. Lemon's just going to take it all the way. Now kick corner to Nibs. Thought about a shot, didn't take it. Skip opposite side, Britton. Going to the goal, right side. She's going to go to the free throw line.
It's there all night if they want it. It's there all night.
Another foul against Pinckneyville. Cleveland with her second. She's got 2. Baggett has 2. Britton at the line shooting 2. First one on the way. Nothing but net. Good for Presley Britton. Couple more subs. Frankfurt's yet to do so in this contest. Couple dribbles, spins the basketball. Britton flings it towards the goal and gets both of them. Back to a tie ball game. Britton takes advantage of her trip to the charity stripe. Bringing the ball up is Bruns. Bruns swings it to the left into the hands of Kellerman back in. Works baseline on Russell, cut off. Now needing help. In and out of the hands. Frankfurt catches another break.
That was a wide open layup if she can catch it correctly.
Hit her right in the kneecaps. And
nice.
A great lob from Lemon into the hands of Nibs. Frankfurt up 7-5.
Good pass up ahead.
Seen her Do that quite a bit on the over in Harrisburg. We're going to have a tie-up. Should be going back to Frankfort.
We have our first timeout of the game here for Pinckneyville.
And with them, we'll take a timeout of our own. We'll come back. 1:08 to go in the first. It's 7-5 Lady Redbirds here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Okay, out of the timeout, it'll be Frankfort ball. What are you seeing early, Paxton? Pretty good showing, Frankfort's defense.
Yeah, I was telling you on the break there, what I'm liking is Pinckneyville's got 5,000, Frankfort has 0. And it's not because there's not been, a call, but they're playing really good sound defense, and that's why they have a lead right now. And hopefully they can finish this last minute out strong here and maybe get that lead to 4 or 6.
Lemon brings it up. Now in the zone. Margelli with it. After the deflection, works into the left corner. That's Britton. Tough spot for her. Gets it out to Margelli. Swings it to Lemon. She's met with a double. Lemon kicks it right to Nibs. Nibs looking inside. Has Britton right block up and missed the layup. Knocked free. Out of bounds off of West Frankfort. Yeah, it's off Frankfort. Missed basket right there at the goal.
Yeah, that's when you want to get there at the doorstep.
Under a minute to play in quarter one. It's 7-5 Lady Redbirds on top of Pinckneyville. With the basketball, Bruns kicks it left to Kellerman. Kellerman uses the screen, gets free. Elbow jumper up, elbow jumper no. Rebound, Presley Britton. Britton gives to Lemon. Frankfort, if they want, they can run this down and take one shot. We'll see. Lemon kicks right to Nibs. Nibs looking inside, nothing there. Thinking about a shot. Tries to work baseline. Has Britton left block, goes up and around and out. Misses again. Knocked free. 8 seconds. And what do we got? Whistle?
Got a double dribble, I think. Could have been a foul for sure, but Frankfort will take that.
That's why I asked what it was. I thought it might have been a foul.
I think the foul is what caused the either double dribble or walk, whatever you wanted to call it there. But now you got 7 seconds, so you can either make this a 5-point game or stay at 2.
Lemon with it. Guarded by Bruns. Down to 3. Down to 2. Lemon, runner with the right. Floats it up. It's off to the left. No good. 7-5 through one quarter. Your West Frankfort Lady Redbirds up by 2 over here in Pinckneyville. Take a break, come back. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Welcome back, quarter two. All in all, recap that first, Paxton. What'd you see?
I thought the Lady Redbirds did a really good job defensively. There's a few things I would have liked to see on offense and maybe a little more aggressiveness. I think they have layups if they won it all night, so hopefully they can take advantage of 2 of the 5 starters for Pinckneyville in foul trouble.
Mathis is into the ball game, and she loses it in a Frankfort timeout after Lemon lays out to get the basketball. We'll stay here on this one. Frankfort quick on them. The loose ball that time, buying a possession already.
And Coach Dodd calling a timeout before there's any chance of a ref calling a travel. Probably a foul, but, it's a good decision to call your timeout there. 8 seconds into the quarter here, you got a chance to get this lead even bigger, which we were talking at the break. It feels like we should be up 6 or 8 right now.
The key is always, can you get it to a 2-score lead? Can you get it to where when the other team's coming down, at least not on that possession, can they tie the game or not? Get it to where that's not possible. If you keep it around a one-score game the entire time, you're basically just playing a tie game. It's an essential, virtual tie at that point. Get it to a 2-3 score lead and see how Pinckneyville tries to respond. Margelli just flings one up. Nope, going back the other way. Cleland with it. She lost it, fell to the floor. Pinckneyville retains into the hands of Kellerman. Swinging around the perimeter, that's Mathis. Now Cleland again. Dribbles on Russell. Cleland swings it to Baggett. Lob into the post. Keith lost it. Gets out. Ends up Cleland. Left side three on the way is good. And Pinckneyville's up 8-7.
Second three-pointer of the night for Pinckneyville.
Keeping them afloat in this game.
Yeah.
Hitting a couple of threes. Lemon doubled. Threw it away.
Got to make sure you limit that right now. Pinckneyville hitting a three last possession. Got some confidence and momentum on their side now.
Got some more subs for Pinckneyville. Skip pass. Shot fake from Keith. Opposite side again, Baggett. Into the post. Spinning, going up. Keith gets the bounce. And it's 10-7. Pinckneyville Panthers. Right side, Margelli. Threw it away. Threw it right into the hands of Cleland. Other way we go. Downhill. Kicks it out. Baggett thought about it. Rotates. Bruns. Nope. They swing it again. Cleland going to try her luck. It's no good. Hit up top. Out of bounds.
Should be Frankfurt ball.
I think they're saying it might have hit that wire.
Yeah. Which would have been out on Pinckneyville.
Yeah, after, out on the shot, basically.
I still think it was out on Pinckneyville even when they were going for the rebound there.
Yeah, well, that one makes it clear.
Clear as mud?
Yeah, you can't debate the one there. If you said it hit the wire, then there's a 100% chance it was out on him. Left side, Margelli. Corner, it's Nibs. Skip to Lemon. Good pass. Get it out into the hands of Margelli. Controls the pass at her feet. Ends up rotated, deflected. Here's Britton spinning out to Russell. Skip Lemon. She's got space. We'll try a three on the way, around and out. Offensive rebound, Courtney Russell. Wrestling forward out down low. Bruns out on her, getting smacked. Gives it up to Lemon out near center court logo. Rotates Margelli. Lobs in Russell. Ends up going past her into the corner to Evan Lemon. Lemon doubled. Bounced to the post. Opposite block. Tough catch. Britton's got it, though. Underneath. Lost it. It's out to Pinckneyville. It stayed in bounds on that far sideline. Here we go other way. To the goal. Layup up. Going to the line. Will be Baggett to shoot two. Momentum has shifted here in the early going of quarter number two. Baskets still hard to come by.
Yes, they are.
First foul on Frankfurt goes against Evan Lemon. Free throw up. Off to the left, no good for Baggett. Still just down three, even though the offense is not getting the ball to go through the hoop. Second one on the way for Baggett. Back iron and goes through. 1-2. It's 11-7. And Lemon will walk it up. Freely. Right side, Margelli. Works into the corner. There's Russell. Had it ripped away.
Pinckneyville's defense this quarter has been much stronger.
Downhill, Cleland. Kicks out. Long two. Left side jumper. Good. 13-7. Was that Abby Keith again?
Yes, it was.
She had a couple of jumpers.
Yeah, she got a
layup and a three and that jumper.
She's got as many as the Lady Redbirds.
Tough catch for Nibs. Ends
Nice.
up left block, right block. Lemon lays it in for an easy two. Good extra pass there from Britton.
Lady Redbirds just need to calm themselves down on offense. They're kind of playing a little out of control, and the turnovers really aren't Pinckneyville. It's just them trying to do too much.
Here's Keith. Shot fake to the goal. Lost it. Knocked free, and Lemon tracks it down. Lemon, corner Britton, not going to shoot. One dribble and a reach in on Pinckneyville.
You can't
One dribble pickup.
You can't do that, especially in the corner. You're asking for trouble.
It's going to be team first in quarter 2. Let's see who it was on. They get their Madison Bruns. First up for Frankfort will be Abby Castile. Sophomore who comes over from Thompsonville this season. Britton to throw into Lemon. Lemon, right of the lane, had it knocked free. It's loose. She dives for it on the floor. We got a tie up, and it'll be going.
Called a jump ball. It's going to be Lady Redbirds basketball.
It should be Frankfurt ball. It says the wrong, have it signaled the wrong way on the scoreboard. Ends up into Courtney Russell, left block for 2.
Oh.
You go into the post. Pyatt cut off, has to kick out into the corner. 3 up and short. No good from Mathis. Frankfurt clears. Courtney Russell. 13-11. 4 straight from Frankfurt after Pinckneyville went on that run to take the lead. Lemon working right. Bounces Castile. Corner to Britton. Britton back out. Wing. Lemon swings it left. Castile tracks it down after the hot pass. Looking for help. Needing help. Finally gives it out. And did Frankfurt call a timeout? They did.
So.
3:31 to go in quarter 2. We'll take one with them. 13-11, Pinckneyville on top of your Lady Redbirds on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Out of the timeout, 3:31 to go in quarter 2. Pinckneyville went on a big run to start the period. Paxton, Frankfurt sort of weathered the storm to keep this one close, just down 2 points.
Yeah, and a lot of, if you're Lady Redbirds, you got to sit here and say, hey, most of their run was because of our problems that we caused ourselves on offense. So if you can slow yourself down, that's what they have done here on this little 4-0 run, and hopefully it continues.
Corner to Britton, left block Nibs, spinning, looking to go up, instead kicks out Evan Lemon. Lemon skip to Britton. Britton one dribble, picks up, gives Margelli. Swing to Castile, corner to Lemon. Lemon double, gets out of the double and throws it underneath, picked off, going the other way. Half a second too late, getting rid of it. Ends up with an easy right block layup for Keith on a good find from Cleveland. Or Bruns, rather. Castile in the corner, gives out Lemon. It's 15-11, right? Elbow ends up underneath, and Britton misses down low. Dribble right. Here's Mathis. Elbow, now out. Into the corner. Now to the block. Keith kicks out. Going towards the basket, underneath the goal, swings around, kicks it out to Kellerman. Ends up with a Keith triple up and in. He's got another 3. 18-11 Pinckneyville, the largest lead either side right now, 7 points.
Kellerman's got a nice shot. Or Keith, my apologies. Nice, there you go.
Nibs with a right block layup off the find from Castile. Nibs gets behind the defense. 2 points for her. It's 18-13 Pinckneyville. Corner with it's Mathis. Dribbles on Margelli. Into the hands of Kellerman. Looking inside Keith. Spinning. Gets it out. Triple up from Bruns. Nope. Rebound. Long board. Should be Frankfurt basketball. Courtney Russell back in. In for Abby Castile. 1:35 to go, quarter two. Lemon and Margelli get it up. There's Britton. Bounces, Nibs. Skip, it's deflected, but into the hands of Lemon. Lemon met with a double. Dribbles out of pressure. Needing help. Splits two, gives to Margelli. Margelli now doubled. Here's Britton. Finds Russell, threw it away.
They're just rushing themselves on some of these passes when you don't have to.
And there's a double. Someone's open. You just got to find that player. Start rotating the basketball. Eventually, it'll lead to an easy basket.
Absolutely. Yep, that'll be a foul.
Be on the floor. 1:06 to go in quarter two. It's going to be the first on Bailey Nibs, the team's second here in quarter two. Couple more subs for Pinckneyville. Bruns to throw in underneath. Has to kick it out top. Kellerman sets the feet, doesn't shoot. Keith will. Up and in on the roll.
For third three of the night.
The lead is 8. We're under a minute to go in quarter two. Lemon brings it up. Kicks right side Margelli. Margelli fakes right, gives back Lemon. Left corner, it's Nibs. Nibs trying to go baseline, cut off. Skip, opposite side. Ends up with a point right jumper up and in. Long two for Carly Margelli. Clean look. She gets her first basket.
See if Pinckneyville holds for the last shot here.
You'd think you would. You're playing in a defensive game, and it seems like points matter even more than they normally do.
Yeah.
21-15 feels a little different than, 40 to 35 or 34.
It's a
unforced turnover. Frankfurt gets it back.
Got to take advantage. Got a chance to get this game a little closer going into halftime. Nothing's better than hitting a last-second shot to go into halftime.
Maybe they can draw some pressure off of Nibs and get her a free jumper from that corner where she's standing. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Instead, it's
She's
picked off. She was out of bounds on the sideline. Frankfurt's going to keep. Picked off the pass, but it's going to be Frankfurt basketball.
She was certainly out of bounds, so.
I'm not sure what they're arguing. We had as good a view as any. And we're quite a ways away, and we still could tell that it was out of bounds.
Yeah, it was certainly out of bounds.
Not sure what the discussion's about.
I mean, it's not hard to see when someone has a white shoe and you're looking at a blue line. It's really not that hard.
She was on it by almost half of her foot.
Yeah. So they can complain all they want. They can just take it home with them.
Into the corner, Nibs. Lobs into the post. That's a tough pass, and it's out of bounds going the other way. Still 12 seconds. Had plenty of time. Forced pass in there. Now Pinckneyville can answer. Try to get the final basket. 10 seconds. Bruns brings it up. Dribbles by on Lemon. You got some fouls to give if you wanted to. Down to 4. Down to 3. Knocked free. Don't let her get one off. Just flings it up, and it's off the back of the rim. Keith about had an answered prayer on a heave from well beyond the three-point line, but Frankfurt offense has been sputtering a little bit, but they're hanging around. It's 21-15 at the half from Pinckneyville. We'll take a sponsor break, come back, give you the halftime report. This is Lady Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius, with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right 57.
What are you streaming it to? Did you put anything on there? No event. No event. You're just recording it on your app. We're back on. Back on. We're working through some technical difficulties. Should be back on right now. (25-15) here in early quarter three. Pinckneyville's lead up to 10. Paxton. I've not got to watch any of this. Been messing with stuff, but early going to the third. Pinckneyville, couple of baskets.
Couple baskets, and Lady Redbirds have had some turnovers that really was not due to any Pinckneyville pressure, just some enforced turnovers. And unfortunately, when you're doing that with a good team, you're going to find yourself down 10 like they do right now. But still plenty of time in this game to get back in it with 6:39 left as we picked up a second foul here on the Lady Redbirds, who didn't have a foul until the second quarter in the first half.
Aaron. Should be back on.
Keith looking to get some more here as
She's been the big name.
Yeah, she had 13 in that first
Yeah,
half.
if you can run through those real quick. I don't think we were on, so if you can run through what you got, stats, if you want to go through the updated ones.
Yeah, no, Keith has got a chance here to have more, but she had 13 and hit 3 threes in that first half, which has been huge. She's got almost as many points as a Lady Redbird with a chance for more. And as the first free throw bounces in. She's got some good shooter's touch. For the Lady Redbirds, Bailey Nibbs has got 4, and Lemons had a good game with 5. But costly turnovers for the Lady Redbirds is why they find themselves down 11 here.
And I'll say something. The way Evan Lemons played, you wouldn't be surprised if they led and she had 15, 16 points without. Normally she goes to the lane and has them floaters and she hits them. Just not falling. You're visiting gym and just try to keep this thing close. If you keep it within a certain point, you'll have a shot at the end of the day.
And for some teams, I mean, I played in Pinckneyville one time, and sometimes when you're in a court that feels like a bowl, it's a little harder to shoot, and you don't feel as comfortable. So that could easily be something that she's dealing with.
Similar to Duff Kingston setup, and even Heron, kind of a similar setup.
So 3-pointer again.
That's Cleveland that time, and it's a Pinckneyville doubling up Frankfort 30-15.
That's her second 3-pointer of the night. She's done a good job passing the ball and can also knock down some shots, which is good when your point guard can do that. So this pressure that Pinckneyville has started to show, as we're going to have a charge, I believe, on the Lady Redbirds.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Starting to get away from them a little bit.
Yeah, and just another one of those costly turnovers that, wasn't really much of Pinckneyville, which Pinckneyville, since that second quarter, has come out with an intense high-pressure zone that the Lady Redbirds seem to not be able to match or to quite honestly break.
And I will, just reminder, went off for a few minutes. Guess we went off at the right time at halftime.
Yeah, you can't beat that. It's good timing on our end.
We're back on. Missed a couple of minutes there, but we're good to go. Top, it's Keith trying another one. This one around and out, rattles off to the right. Courtney Russell board, trying to dribble out of traffic. Couple on her, and she gets it to Britton, who clears to Margelli. Skipping ahead, just threw it.
Pass.
Getting intercepted that time.
And just not knowing what to do with the ball there.
Looked like Jameis Winston on Monday Night Football last night. Did you see his game? I think it was four touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 497 passing yards or something crazy.
It's a pretty good game right there. That'll pay the bills.
And 2 of his interceptions went back for touchdowns the other way. So I think I saw a stat.
Touchdowns all around.
He had a stat, most yards responsible for. That includes your interception return yards in a game by a quarterback ever.
You never know what you'll see on a Monday night game of football.
Who would have thought a Cleveland Browns Denver Broncos game would have been that interesting?
I wouldn't have. Maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just found out about it. Free throw no good from Abby Keith.
Had good touch all around. That's maybe one of her worst misses of the night. She's a 5'10" junior. When your junior is leading scoring for you got to feel pretty good as coach.
That one was clanked, but an offensive rebound. They go back to her, and she says, we'll get my 2 points right back.
I like layups anyways.
Helped the field goal percentage. Free throw percentage went down a little bit, but field goal percentage is back up.
And it's a can of corn.
Russell facing pressure, gets to Castile out there. Britton, Russell over and back. Also out for Frankfurt is Ashley Ralla on the floor.
Lady Redbirds are just kind of playing like deer in headlights right now. Unforced turnovers and
out of sync.
Yep. It's a good way of saying it.
You spend so much time down there, you don't know what to do when you get it on the other side. They're on defense for so much. It feels like this whole third quarter, half of this third quarter has been on that side of the floor.
Yeah. Feels like that Chicago Bears game I saw on Thanksgiving where one team dominated the most on offense, and unfortunately you can't find yourself in any rhythm when you're stuck on defense the whole time.
Well, you got watching a Bears game.
It wasn't my picking. It was just on the TV. So trust me, if I could have turned it, it would have been changed.
Hey, you could have watched some Illini basketball that day. They had a Thanksgiving game against Arkansas.
Oh, the Razorbacks?
Yeah, knocking off, at the time, a ranked team. They basically flip-flopped. Illinois beat them, and they took their ranking pretty much.
Illinois seems to be having a good year so far.
Across the board in their athletics, I think their boys and girls team, men and women's team are ranked. Football team's ranked.
That's good to see.
Like to see the state school have some success.
Absolutely. Illinois can take any success they can get. The state in general.
Yeah, run with whatever you got.
Yeah.
This is another success story here. Pinckneyville, what a program they got. 34-15 up in this one. Boys and girls, juggernaut, it seems like year in,
every
year
year.
out.
Yeah. I remember when they had Dawson Yates here when I was in high school. He was a bucket getter. Kid could get anything he wanted, really. Fortunately, though, we beat him that one year. Shocked the world. Glory
I was in
days.
the crowd that day. I think it was an overtime game.
Yep, beat him
Season,
77 to 70.
season opener.
Yep, at our place at Max Morse.
You guys went and laid an egg against Cesar, but
Yeah, we
hey, you
did.
still had that Pinckneyville game.
We did. Hey, that was the year we were only supposed to win 6 games and we won 20
I
plus.
was gonna say that was still a really successful season,
Yes.
a regional title year, right? Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
First one in 13 years. There might be another 13.
Talk about a one and done success for
Wiley.
Coach Wiley.
Front door closed on that wide open layup.
The ladies will face his successor tomorrow in Pete Gordon.
Yep, Coach Gordon. Having a younger team this year.
He's got a tough setup.
Yeah.
He's had some really good teams since he's went down to Goreville, but not a lot of ladies playing this season for Goreville, but he'll get the best effort out of them, I'm sure. 3:30 to go left in the third, 34-15. Pinckneyville with it. Corner triple, line drive in and out, rebound and a foul on the rebound. That's going to be a foul against Pinckneyville. This is a flip-flop on the foul comparison compared to the first.
Yeah, it is.
It's 5 on Pinckneyville, 0 on Frankfort. That was the first on Pinckneyville. That's the third here in the period, or third personal against Baggett.
And Baggett had 2 early in that first quarter, so she's done a good job of limiting her fouls.
Nibs, a little too deep. Last name was Curry. Would have threw it up, or Lillard, or something like that.
I know her brother pretty well. I know he would have taken that shot.
Hey,
All love
reminder, or that reminds me. I think he won the game at the buzzer, that Pinckneyville, the JV game.
He did. That is correct.
Me and Quincy
That was
were
a sweep all the way across.
we were talking about it the other night.
Yep. Yeah, that's very true. I remember that now. We were in the tunnel. We couldn't see exactly what happened. We just kind of saw him go like a Kobe fadeaway.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people don't realize the momentum that you can get from a finish in your JV game like that against an always good team.
Yep.
Finish like that, now the varsity's like, all right, it's our turn.
Hey, that JV team had the most wins that JV teams had in 20 plus years.
Yeah, I mean,
We were a good squad too, all around, JV and varsity.
Britton to throw into Rala. Castile, Nibs, Russell out there with her. Long 2 on the way. Castile, back iron. Nope, cleared by Keith. Return down to the other end for Pinckneyville, leading at 34-15. Lob wide open in the corner, and that's Bruns. Triple up and in. Bang, bang.
They've hit quite a bit of 3-pointers.
They're starting to hit their stride. They missed some open ones in the early going. Starting to warm up.
The Lady Redbirds haven't hit a 3 yet tonight.
Yeah, Margelli was on the line. Pretty good at somehow barely getting a toe on the line. But that was the closest they had come. Jumper from the corner is good for Nibs.
I'd like to see Nibs take some more of those shots. She's got good touch and she's got a good shot. And I'd like to see her put some more shots up. There's a 20-point deficit here for the Lady Redbirds as Pinckneyville's moving the ball around, but an unforced turnover there for Pinckneyville, and the Lady Redbirds have a chance for a fast break, but Rolla's going to slow it down here and try to get something set up.
Dominant third quarter for Pinckneyville.
It really started towards the end of that second as it's a tough. Oh.
I thought Bailey Nibs was trying to pad the stats a little bit, try to miss and get her own rebound and get 2 more, and then missed the second one. So.
I was going to say something, but then she missed it again. She's a little
you
frustrated.
You were thinking
there.
like I was.
Yeah, I was going to say she gets paid by the boards.
Got to travel. Frankfort keeps.
Ball don't
picked
lie.
off. Lost out of bounds. Should stay down here. She kicked that one out of bounds.
Yeah, homeboy didn't know what he was calling there.
2 minutes left in the third.
And Dodd's pleading his case.
Which he won't win.
He will not because it's come and gone now, unfortunately. But trying to
Very rarely do you see that, and the official go, you know what?
I think you're right.
Corner. Triple up Cleveland, trying another. Nope. Long rebound into the hands of Presley Britton. Finds Ashley Ralla. And will slow things up and get it across, or will she? It's now Britton who will walk it up. Into the corner. 3 ball up, no good for Castile. Long board, out of bounds, staying down here. Well, maybe he bought himself
He did.
a possession this time.
That was certainly Alpha Frankfurt. Even Joey Crawford would have called that off of Frankfurt.
He still officiate.
He's retired.
Okay.
Now we just need Scott Foster and Tony Brothers to get out of there, and we'll be good. Never will happen.
You'll find a new
Well, if they're calling it against the Mavericks, then I don't like
new
them.
bunch of officials that you won't like. Pinckneyville linked to the floor.
Oh,
Good
nice.
transition offense. Left side layup up. Too strong. Looks like Bruns is going to control, though. Offensive rebound. At the point. Kicks right. Threw it out of bounds. Pinckneyville's looked really good this period, but you can still tell for their standards, they seem a little you can tell that it's early in the season for them even.
Yeah, they're making some mistakes that they won't normally make, especially if you're to watch them in another month or so. But
This is a team you'd like to play early on. Same with Carterville. Let's play them as early as we can because you get late in the season, it's a team that's really going to be glued together and play some good fundamental basketball. That's why Frankfurt Lady Redbirds get that win early, and then Carterville bounced back, beats Benton, basically right after Frankfurt had beaten Carterville. Front of the goal, layup, and it bounces off somehow. There's a lid on this side here in this period for Frankfurt. 40 seconds to go in the third. It's 37-17. Bruns bounce into the post, pie it around the defender.
nice.
Opposite side, ball movement looks good. Point right, triple, nope. Rebound, Rolla. Rolla, that's Timber Melvin in first time. Helps get it across. Margelli gets it into the corner. Back to Timber Melvin. Melvin, one dribble, gives to Rolla. Rolla now to Courtney Russell. Down to 15. Pass Rolla. Rolla top Margelli. Long two is good.
Tough shot after losing the ball like that. It's kind of tough to get your rhythm back.
5 seconds.
Oh, they
Pinckneyville's got it back. Bruns, nope. Could have went to the block for an easy layup.
Kind of corn there.
Instead, it's an Evan Lemon rebound. 37-19, end of quarter three. Pinckneyville on top of your Lady Redbirds on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We welcome you back. Quarter four. Good quarter there for Abby Keith and company. Paxton, Pinckneyville, looking like the Pinckneyville Panthers of old. Looking like the juggernaut that they are. No kidding. What'd you see there in the third, though? Let them get this sizable lead. It was only a 6-point game at the half.
Just them, they quickly realized in that second quarter that if they pressure this Lady Redbirds team, that some of the mistakes are just going to be on the Lady Redbirds. So, and like I said before the game started, good defense leads to transition, and they've got a lot of transition layups here. And unfortunately, they've hit about 5 3-pointers, and the Lady Redbirds have not hit any. So that's a 15-point swing right there on threes alone.
Quarter four. Pinckneyville with the basketball, 20 seconds in. Dribbling with it, Cleveland. To the right block, got to reach in on Timber Melvin. She'll shoot 2 at the line. Kendall Cleveland at the line. Frankfurt, as we mentioned, will play the Fighting Pete Gordons tomorrow in Goreville.
Oh, Coach.
We won't be there. We'll be in Hamilton County, but thankfully, at least we think, the Black Cats Network will be covering it, so you'll have a place to watch that. Guys in Goreville, they do a great job. And hopefully they get to call their team getting beat by West Frankfurt.
Right. Hopefully the Lady Redbirds go down there and take, as we've got a lane violation.
That's something that should never happen.
Nope. Surprised they're calling it with the score the way it is, too. Something like that you just kind of let slide usually.
And then after the
as the Goo Goo Dolls would say. You let it slide.
Well, whatever. I'm not letting you get into your bag. Yeah, a long way before you can do that again. You can wait till spring.
Oh,
Saturday, the Lady Redbirds will play Harrisburg at home. We'll be doing a double dip over in Hamilton County with the boys. This is a well-improved team, though, Paxton.
oh, absolutely. I mean,
Already, you can see it. You could see it. First time I think you've seen them this season. Light years difference.
absolutely. The defense is really good, and I know you're playing. I mean, you're playing a tough team here, as they've got a chance for a transition layup. They're not going to go for it, but oh, and right on cue.
Bruns who lays it in again.
Coach Dodd's doing a really good job here. There's a lot of fundamentals that you didn't see with this Redbird team, and I'm really happy to see what they're doing. I mean, you're playing Pinckneyville, like we said. Pinckneyville's always good, but Coach Dodd's doing some good things here with this Lady Redbird squad.
Underneath the basket, nice reverse from Bailey Nibs.
We need more of that.
6:45 left. It's 40-21, Pinckneyville. And even that, it's building blocks, right?
Yeah.
Baby steps, and it's pretty obvious that they are heading in the correct direction under Coach Dodd.
You know, you're going to watch film on that first quarter. There was a lot of good things in that first quarter, and then unfortunately, you just have had some turnovers like this that have been the catalyst since the second quarter. And when I said in the first, before the game started, good defense leads to layups like that, and when you're doing that, then the scoreboard's going to say what it says.
And it says 44-21.
Yes, it does.
Pinckneyville on top, 6:10 left. Margelli looking for help, finds Nibs, left block, Lemon. She'll try a reverse and has it blocked, got her own rebound off her back and pulls it down. Steps out and will try a three. Nope, rebound, Nibs tracks it down, has Rala. Will she set the feet? Good closeout. Margelli will try a long two. Nope, out of bounds, going the other way.
It's unfortunate that they are turning it over and struggling like they are, because with the way Pinckneyville's defense is, if you can get it to the middle of the lane, you'd have wide open layups if you have backdoor cuts. It's just, unfortunately, the Lady Redbirds are deer in the headlights right now when they see Pinckneyville coming at them.
All right, we'll take a break. There's a timeout on the floor. 5:51 left. This is Lady Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Out of the timeout, Pinckneyville Panther basketball. Going the length of the floor, leading at 44-21. Cleveland will bring it up. Frankfurt's unit, Russell, Britton, Lemon, Nibs, and Rala. And Lemon picks the pass off. It gets deflected into the hands of Rala. Britton hands it off to Evan Lemon. Lemon downhill.
Nice.
Floats left block, layup up and in for Nibs. Doesn't get easier than that.
Right there, get to the middle of the lane. You're going to have one open every time. Every time it's there. It's a good pass and a good finish.
Keith kicks corner. Good ball movement again from Pinckneyville. Go into the block. Keith fumbled it, got it back, spins, uses the right, goes up. Nope. Rebound, Bailey Nibs.
Good defense by Nibs. Just a rebound away from a double-double.
I feel like we've said that quite a bit in her career.
Yeah.
Lemon finds Nibs again. A nice pass that time. And
there.
Nibs finishes it off.
So you know you're not going to come back in this game, but you'd like to finish this quarter off strong and maybe win the fourth quarter.
It's a good thing Bailey was paying attention. That was coming in pretty hot. Long triple on the way, short, no good from Mathis. Rebound, Britton. Evan Lemon again, coming down the middle of the floor. Works towards the left. Downhill left to the lane. Lemon to the goal, reverse. Missed it short. Had the angle, just couldn't get the finish at the end.
Handcuffed herself a little bit.
Into the hands of Cleland, back the other way. Pass underneath Mathis, and it's picked off by Rolla.
You love to see the effort that they're still playing with here down so much as they are. It's something you'd love to see as a coach.
Another tough pass. Nibs Fields finds Britton underneath for an easy 2. Frankfurt's calling another timeout. We'll take one again. 4:04 left, 44-27. This is Lady Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Out of the timeout, Pinckneyville with the basketball going length to the floor, facing some pressure. They're leading 44-27. 4 minutes left. Bruns with it, kicks left side. Kellerman, back to Bruns out top. 3:45 left. Downhill, left to the goal. Up, nope. Looks like maybe some contact, but Frankfurt's going to clear and go back the other way. Lemon finds Nibs, right to the goal, lays it in for an easy 2. Frankfurt closing it strong, just had that lapse there whenever
The first and fourth quarter have been good for the Lady Redbirds.
we got to travel. It's almost when we went off the air. Came back on, and I looked up, and Frankfurt had given up a whole lot of points.
It happened quick.
Maybe we're just good luck.
I think we are. It's the good vibes we bring.
Lemon will walk across the timeline. Kick right to Rolla. Out to the point. Threw it to Keith. Keith will get it across. They'll go left block. Pyatt lays it up and in off the glass. Saw her early on in the ball game get things going. Lemon's going to the goal. Nope. Knocked into the hands of Cleland. 44-29. Or 46-29, rather.
Dan, rather?
Sure.
No, but if you're the Lady Redbirds, you gotta be happy with the way you've somewhat finished. First quarter was good. This has been a solid finish to the game. I just wouldn't watch film on the second and third quarter.
Yeah, and they got to a point where they're allowing some open threes.
Yeah.
That's a little
and
strong.
They've had at least 5 3-pointers, and Lady Redbirds have yet to make one. So that's the deficit right there.
It's going to stay on this end. Good effort from Bruns, but lost it going out.
And really, I mean, this too. I mean, Pinckneyville's defense has been solid, but most of these turnovers have just been Lady Redbirds by them rushing themselves.
Lemon left to the lane. Lost it out of bounds, but it was knocked out last touched by Baggett. Frankfurt throws in. Baseline on their end with 2:09 left.
We got a timeout here for Lady Redbirds.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout, 2:09 left. Frankfurt throws in underneath. Russell lobs in at the point to Lemon. Crossover dribble through the lane. Reach in somewhere. On ball, in guarding Lemon. It's her second, team first here in period 4. Into Lemon. Lemon. Another reach in. Bruns with her third. 2 minutes on the.
Oh, they missed her.
Thought you're gearing up to get you a bag of popcorn.
I'm going to probably have to do that. I'm hoping there's some free ones when we walk out because they're trying to get rid of it. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, then I'm getting some popcorn on the way home.
Whatever we got to do. Here's Lemon. 3 for 3. Right. Rebound. Hit the end line. Going the other way. .138 left. 46-29. Cleland taking her time. Walk across. Guarded by Rollo. Works to the right. Gets to the right wing. Pulls things out. Towards the left. Hand off to Baggett. Out near center court. Picked up the dribble. Back to Cleland. Cleland downhill through the lane. Reaching on Frankfurt.
Just let them play. Actually, Rollins is going to come out, and we have Timber Melvin coming back in for the second time tonight. Got a little over a minute left. Panthers might just dribble this out until it's over with.
They might. They're probably fine with it. Frankfurt trying to get up there and force something.
Oh. 40 seconds left here. Be nice to finish on a good note. Let's get a Nibs 3 here.
Oh, shoots off. Rebound. Lemon. Lemon crossover, working back inside the arc. Left to the lane. Cut off. And she's out of bounds. Going back the other way. Just 20 seconds left, 46-29. Well, Paxton, we appreciate you jumping in on such short notice.
Hey, man, it was a good time. That's what I'm here for.
You never know. People might be graced with your presence again tomorrow.
Hey.
Over in Hamilton County.
They'd be lucky.
That's going to do it. 46-29. Pinckneyville knocks off West Frankfort. We will take a break, come back, wrap things up. In our post-game coverage, this is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-10. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We welcome you back here in the post-game coverage, the IBI Management post-game show. Final score, what is it? 46-29. Pinckneyville gets the win. Go over a couple quick numbers, leading scores, and all that. Paxton, what do you got for me?
Keith led the way for Pinckneyville. She had a nice night tonight. She had 17 points, hit 3 3-pointers, did it from all over the place, really. And for the Lady Redbirds, Bailey Nibbs led the way with 14 and 10. And Lemon did a good job bringing the ball up and finding Nibbs towards the end of the game. But Nibbs goes home with a double-double, and Keith goes home with 17.9.
Okay, let's get to the player game, brought to you by Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance. Get to the player of the game. Paxton, what Lady Redbirds you going with tonight?
I'm going to go with Nibbs. I think Bailey had a good game. A double-double is always nice to look at. And the way the Lady Redbirds finished that fourth quarter was a nice way to finish. The second and third quarters were struggles to get through, but they found some success there towards the end of the game. And the player of the game will be Bailey Nibbs.
Fantastic. Bailey Nibbs, Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance player of the game. Just let the mental lapse in there, on play and some turnovers. That was the difference there. Pinckneyville came out locked and loaded early third and made the difference. But, you played team in Salem and Pinckneyville back-to-back. Years past, those are teams that would have ran you out of the gym.
You've been over in the first.
Yeah, and today Frankfort easily should have been with a sizable lead in the first. But you just love to see the improvements. Eventually, these will flip from not just 10-point losses, 12-point losses. They'll end up being wins eventually, as long as the program keeps going the right way, and it has been these past couple seasons. But I think that'll do it. We're back tomorrow against Hamilton County over at the Fox's Invite around 7:30, 7:45, something like that. We'll be on live on our Facebook and YouTube pages. The girls are in Goreville. You can tune into Black Cats Network. They'll have that coverage. I would assume they're always covering all them ball games, so you can double dip boys and girls tomorrow night.
I always double dip.
I know you do. Friday night, Edwards County will have that go over at Hamilton County against the Lions, an always pretty well-coached team in Edwards, and then the doubleheader on Saturday. So another busy week. We've still got more action down the line. I want to thank the production team, Aaron Price, Drew Smith, and big thank you filling in with color commentary, Paxton Griffith.
Absolutely, had a great time.
And
I listened to some Johnny Mathis on the way home. You knew I had to get it in. You knew I had to.
And I'm Garrett Smith, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Redbirds Live.